This is a Storm Team Alert, certified as Central New York's most accurate.
It's 4:13. There's a look over downtown Syracuse. Deceiving sunshine. We've had that sun pretty much all day, but the wind making it feel like it's below zero. This is the view from our downtown Watertown camera right on the edge of the band. So the snow is fairly light, but that will change going through this evening as the band will be moving north. A new development, this actually since we were on at the top of the show, the winter storm warning, which was in effect till 4 p.m. Wednesday, has actually been extended now for the counties east of Lake Ontario to 7 p.m. Friday. Yes, the lake effect eases tomorrow morning up toward the St. Lawrence River Valley, but there's new snow in particular over the Tug Hill tomorrow during the afternoon, and then another round of lake effect for the end of the week. And so that's why the National Weather Service has extended that. We've only got a handful of totals so far, but you know, these will be added to. That's why we got the plus sign next to them. A little bit more than 2 feet in Lorraine. That's southeast of Adams in Jefferson County. Mansville, about 2 feet of snow. Just under that in Sandy Creek, where our meteorologist John DePasquale was. Lowville, 11 inches. A trace in Syracuse. Here's what's happening on the radar now. We've got some snow showers coming off of Lake Erie, and they're moving across the areas south of Syracuse around Cortland and Norwich. But the main act is to the north, where you see the yellow. That's likely 2 to 3 inches an hour. We zoom in closer near Adams over toward northwestern Lewis County, and that will continue to move north. So the snow is going to pick up in places like Sackett's Harbor, as well as Watertown and Carthage going through the evening. So we think the heaviest snow is going to be far north of Syracuse, an additional 8 to 12 inches from Adams to north of Watertown, stretching into northwestern portions of Lewis County. Surrounding that, 4 to 8 inches of snow. And a lot of that snow north of Watertown will fall later on tonight. Temperature, the other big story. You got to prepare for that as you go out and about. And don't forget the pets. Limit their exposure outside here going through the evening. Temperatures in the teens before you factor in the wind, which right now in Syracuse is gusting to 30 miles per hour. We've been, hovering between 0 and 5 below throughout the afternoon. So our evening planner, lake effect snow well to the north. It stays chilly. The winds are gusty probably through about midnight tonight. So the lake effect snow, again, north of Syracuse, headed toward Watertown this evening. Breaks up a little bit, but we'll try to reorganize a little bit after midnight. And by the time you wake up tomorrow morning, that's falling apart up toward Clayton and Alexandria Bay. For the rest of us, we've got clouds, some sunshine. But then here comes that new snow. It's not going to amount to much here in the Syracuse area, but up over the Tug Hill could be briefly moderate during the afternoon. And notice temperatures in the 20s for a change. So we've got 20s tomorrow, but a gusty wind out of the south will mean wind chills instead of below zero in the teens for the second half of the day. New snow tomorrow, much of central New York, including Syracuse, Onondaga County, an inch or less. But there could be 4 to 6 inches over the southern Tug Hill Plateau, maybe some localized totals a little bit higher than that. Here's your planning forecast. The Arctic air is coming in late in the day Thursday. Will be with us Friday, so another round of lake effect. Still bitter cold over the weekend. Snow showers on Saturday. Chance of some snow here on Sunday. Still chilly into early next week.
Download the WSYR Plus app on your TV to stream News Channel 9 for free. Just go to your smart TV, search WSYR Plus in the App Store, and download to start streaming today.